Well, what we're going to be looking at today is a way in which you can play more consistent when you're actually out on the golf course. Get that? You can be able to play more consistent when you're out on the golf course. I'm going to show you a really easy way in which you can do that, and I'm going to share that with you very shortly, so don't go anywhere. I'll be back in a second. Hey there, Tiffany, the lady golf teacher here, and welcome to today's tip. So what we're going to be looking at today is a way in which you can create more consistency when you're playing on the course. Now, I see this happen a lot, is that when people come and play, you know, like they'll come and have a lesson with me, for example, and they can create a nice easy rhythm and they start to get the feel of the shot and everything's working well, even group sessions that I run and so on. Yeah, they go out onto the golf course and then all of a sudden it falls apart and they're like, oh, I'm just playing like crap. Yeah, I just can't get it together, Tiff, I don't know why. And the reason for that is, well, there's a few actually, but one reason in particular is the fact that you've created a nice easy rhythm here, like when you've actually been, you know, having a lesson or you've been at the driving range working on your game. But when you actually then go out onto the golf course, it just doesn't work so well. And the reason for that is that you haven't created that rhythm. You remember how I spoke about like the Eagle formula a while ago, and you know, we talked about pre-shot routine and creating a good swing rhythm and all of that sort of stuff. This is super important that you do this. Now, the thing that you want to do here is you want to create a swing rhythm, right? So this is going to be your goal for the next time that you go and play golf. The first thing I want you to do though is I want you to go out onto the driving range and I want you to pick your favorite club. Okay, and I know you might going to say to me, Tiff, every club's my favorite. I want you to pick your absolute favorite club and I want you to create the rhythm with that. Now, the reason that I want you to do that is, yes, create rhythm, okay? I want you to get the feel of it. Then what I want you to do is then I want you to fiddle around and hit with other clubs and see if you can create the same rhythm when you're at the range, right? You want to practice this first. Now, once you create that rhythm, that nice easy rhythm, you're getting the nice easy feel, you'll start to find that you'll hit the ball really well. Okay, because you'll have a nice easy rhythm. Then what I want you to do is work on applying that when you're out on the golf course. Now, how do you do that? Well, that's a really good question. I'm going to show you exactly how you do that. So when you're setting up for a ball, what you want to do, you do your setup and then you do a nice easy practice swing. Now, remember when I've spoken to you before in the past, we talk about making sure that you actually stand behind the ball when you do a practice swing. So I'm just showing you for the purposes of this exercise, I'm going to do it beside the ball, but I never do a practice swing beside the ball, it's always at the back, okay? And that's what you should be doing too, because if you're setting up to a ball, it should be setting up to hit the ball, not setting up beside the ball to do a practice swing. Right, so what we want to do is we create a nice easy practice swing, back and through, just nice and easy, okay? Now the challenge is for you is to create the same swing here, all right? So you step over and get set for the ball, and then you go back and through, right? Now what happens is that I've created the same swing, right? The same swing speed, so therefore the ball's working much better. That's what you need to do. So you can't expect that if you do a nice slow swing through here and then you stand over the ball and then all of a sudden you go kapow, and then you expect the ball to work, because it won't, because the technique will change, the positions in when you're making contact with the ball will change. That's where we then have problems. All right, so your challenge, this is a challenge for you, and I want you to come back after you've gone and done that at the range and then you've applied it down on the golf course. I want you to do me a favor and leave a comment down below and tell me how you went. But I want you to say, yes, I've been working on it, I can start to feel the difference with it, I understand what you mean by the swing. Nice easy rhythm, I'm creating that when I actually stand over the ball as well. So leave that comment down below because I want to hear from you about that. And also, just if you got some value out of today's tip, that'd be awesome, and leave a comment too for that. So I hope you got a lot of value. Like I said, leave the comment, have an awesome day, and remember, teed high, let it fly. See you soon. Bye-bye.